What's up, y'all? My name is Polonius Hart. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And this video will be about the Senator Emil Jones. For those that don't know, he is the senator of the 14th District of Chicago, Illinois. And my backstory on him is I dated him. Just so you guys know I'm not lying about knowing him, here's a picture of me and him laid up. I done been to this man's house so many times. I know his address, everything. I'm not going to disclose that and show that, you know what I'm saying? But just know that this is all real factual, you know what I mean? Now, it's been a few months since I stopped dealing with him, and I was gonna make the video months ago, but the only reason why I didn't make the video is because, like, come on now, this is a politician. He works for the government. This man done threatened me so many times. He done threatened to sue me. He done threatened to call the police on me and have them take me anywhere he wants them to take me. You know, just a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even know if I can speak on, you know what I mean? But now that I've got the courage and the strength to, you know, speak out on it, I'm just gonna put it all out on the table. I don't care anymore. Dealing with this man, I done seen a lot of things, heard a lot of things, you know what I mean? Things that have traumatized me. So let's get into the story on how I met this man in the first place. At the time, I was homeless and I was, you know, going through a transition in my living situation. So I was staying with this dude. We're gonna call the dude CJ, okay? So I'm staying with CJ, and CJ happens to know the senator. So CJ comes up to me one day, he's like, hey, the senator wants your number. And when he told me that, I'm just like, huh? I thought he was lying. I thought he was trolling. I'm just like, how do the senator even know about me? What senator are you talking about? Like, I don't know nothing about politics, y'all. Mind you, I know nothing about politics, politicians, so I'm just confused. So he tells me that, and I'm just like, whatever, give the man my number. So he ends up giving Emil my number. Emil texts me, and he's basically trying to offer me money to do, you know, grown folk things with me. Disclaimer, before I ended up getting his real number, he gave me his fake number. That's what Emil does. He gives people his fake number until, I guess, you pass the test so you can get the real number. But here are the messages. So he hit me up from his fake number. He goes by Mike. That's like his fake name that he gives people. But here are the messages. Mind you, I have nowhere to stay at the time. I have no money. You know, I'm not working at the time. So I was staying with a friend, and apparently Emil was plotting on me for like 3 weeks. Apparently the friend was sending Emil videos of me or just telling him about me. I did have like a Twitter at some point, and I used to post like little photos and stuff like that, but it was never nothing serious. But I guess the friend, him and Emil was plotting on me the whole time. So I go to his house, you know, he tell me he's lit, you know what I'm saying? He's in that mood, so we end up doing it. And then after that, I kind of was just at his house like every day. Like I damn near lived with him. It'd be nights where I like to call them Diddy parties. Like he would like to throw parties where he would invite a couple of guys over, sometimes women, you know what I'm saying? And adult things would happen. Before him, not gonna lie, I was not used to the more than one person. Like I don't do the three ways and all of that. Like I wasn't used to that, but he would tell me stuff like, yeah, if you don't do this, I'm gonna just basically replace you. Like I'm gonna just find somebody else to do it. Everybody's replaceable type shit, you know? Whenever I would refuse, like, no, I don't wanna do that. I don't even know these people type. I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't know your people, so I'm not finna do nothing, you know, freaky with them. I don't know them, but he would tell me like, oh yeah, you're not freaky enough. So he would like to get me intoxicated, you know, we would, you know, get high, you know, and basically, I just felt taken advantage of in the end because I also helped him with his re-election campaign. I'm going around passing out flyers, putting up signs in the neighborhood, and he ended up not even paying me what he was supposed to pay me, what he agreed to pay me because I didn't want to be with him. I had basically broke it off with him because I just felt like I just didn't want to be around him anymore. Like I felt like he was using me. I felt like he was manipulative and just trying to get over. And I wasn't even gonna make a video. Like I was just gonna leave him alone, just go my separate way. But he didn't even pay me what he was supposed to pay me for standing outside in the cold for hours and hours for his re-election campaign. All because I did not want to be with this man no more. Like crazy. Like you way too old for this. You know what I mean? Like pay me. It's so much more that I can say, but I'm gonna just cut it off for now, and I'm gonna just probably make like another video because like it's hella crazy shit that I could talk about that I've seen and been through with this man. So yeah. What's up?
Illinois Senator Emil Jones III traded late-night text messages with a former intern of his who was nearly 20 years his junior back in the summer of 2019. Between about 10 p.m. on July 6, 2019 and 5 a.m. the morning after, Jones sent the former intern text messages like, "I want to hang out with you and I want to see you after," as the intern asked Jones for money and explained that the intern was heading to a strip club that night. At the time, Jones was 41 and the former intern was 23. Jones has been in office since 2009. He had been in office for a decade at the point of the text messages, and for the last 2.5 years, he's faced bribery charges for which he is now on trial. That's where the text messages surfaced, and they're relevant because prosecutors say that Jones agreed to protect a red light camera businessman in the Illinois Senate in exchange for $5,000 and a job for the former intern. Jones represents the 14th district in Illinois, which includes parts of Chicago's South Side and parts of the South suburbs. He is also the son of former Senate President Emil Jones Jr., who passed along his seat to Jones III when Jones Jr. retired. Jones III's trial is now entering its second week, but it is expected to wrap up shortly.
Just want to thank the process. I want to thank the judge, thank the jury, thank the prosecution, and most importantly, thank my lawyers. I look forward to another fight.
The trial of former Illinois Senator Emil Jones III ended in a mistrial today after 23 hours of deliberations by a jury over 4 days. Jones had been accused of agreeing to protect a red light camera businessman in the Illinois Senate in exchange for $5,000 and a job for a former intern of his. Jurors heard from about half a dozen witnesses over 7 days of testimony, but they were unable to reach an agreement on any of the 3 counts that Jones faced. Judge Wood set a new status hearing for June 10th. Because Senator Jones is not out of the woods yet, these charges continue to hang over his head, just as they did since 2022. And Jones just spoke to reporters in the lobby of the Dirksen Federal Courthouse and said he is ready for another fight.